Quiz time!
Been a while since we've done a quiz.
Yes, it has. What was our last quiz? The Civil War one, I think? And that was basically
I
just...
think so.
I was sitting there, you basically just pointed at the computer and then asked me.
It was a stupid quiz.
It was pretty fucking ridiculous. So, as you know, both our teams got eliminated first rounds, which you did say Vegas would make it deeper, and they technically did.
Yes, they did. They made it past
water.
game 4.
But...
Didn't get swept.
I'm not calling you a fake fan or anything, but we'll see how much of a true fan you are and see how much you paid attention for all 7 games.
Okay.
Personally, I'm a fake fan if you want to call me that, because I didn't watch a single goddamn Penguin game whole way through. I think we watched one halfway together after our class, and
it
we're like, fuck
be
this.
It would be painful to watch.
It was...
But I watched all the games all the way through, so we'll see how much
At least
I remember.
your team had at least a chance. Mine didn't show the fuck up. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, okay.
Question 1.
If I don't get this right...
How many goals did Mark Stone have in Game 1?
Game 1. Okay, well, I have to remember how many they scored. Obviously, San Jose won that game.
I think they won 5-2, if I'm not wrong.
Trying to remember. I don't think he had a single one.
Final answer?
Let me think. Pretty sure Cody Eakin had the first one. I don't remember why. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but... Yeah, I'm going to go with that.
He had 2 Game 1. He scored the only 2.
Are you serious?
Yep. Ready for question 2?
Yeah.
How many points did Max Pacioretty have in Game 2?
God, you're asking me stats. How many points? Okay. Well, that lineup was the only one scoring the entire time. The Stastny, Stone, Pacioretty lineup. That wasn't the shutout game, but they still scored a lot.
Is that the 6-3 game? Or 5-2 game?
Something like that. I know, I'm pretty sure might have been the game after that was like 6-0. Okay. Thirsty!
Uh-huh.
Jeez. Okay. That wasn't Stone's hat trick either.
No, that wasn't Stone's hat trick, Nate. Actually, I didn't think I did that question. No, I did not.
Trying to remember the score again, too. He scored the first goal.
I won goals, assists, everything.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So that's a point. I know pretty sure he assisted Stone on a goal, or Stone assisted him on a goal, so that's 2. We'll go with 3.
He had 2. Goal and assist.
Oh, I shouldn't have. So I was right.
Yeah, he had a goal and an assist.
I just overshot my...
How many goals did Marc-Andre Fleury let in during Game 1?
During Game 1?
Yes.
So empty netters don't count.
No.
If I remember correctly, I think San Jose had 1 empty netter, so 4.
Like you say, if you can do math, yes.
So that's 1, right?
Yes.
Out of 3. Okay, that's not terrible.
If I'm correct with my Vegas numbers, Marcia Schultz wears 81, right?
Yes.
Okay. How many assists did Marcia Schultz have in Game 3?
What is with these weird stats questions? How many assists?
Reading through my questions, I jerk off to Pacioretty a lot.
I'll go with 2. I honestly have no clue.
He had 1. Back to Pacioretty.
Oh, God.
How many points did Pacioretty have in Game 4?
In Game 4, well,
That was their ass kicking night, I think.
that was the night. I'm pretty sure that was the night of Stone's hat trick. Was it, or was that Game 5? No. Because Game 5, Pacioretty almost got a hat trick. So Game 4 would have been Stone's hat trick. Because I remember thinking, wow, are we really going to have 2 hat tricks in the same series? Or am I doing my math wrong? No, Game 4 would have been that because Game 3 would have been Stone's hat trick. I wasn't doing my math right. As Vegas would have lost Game 5, 6, and obviously 7. So 4 was when they had the 3-game lead. And you're asking for Game 4, correct?
Yes, Game 4.
Okay.
I almost forgot what I asked.
Well, obviously he had 2 goals if he almost got a hat trick. And they were trying like hell to give him that hat trick. Two.
So he had 2 points all game.
Sure.
He had 4 points all game. 2 goals, 2 assists.
Okay, so I was right on 2 goals.
Bonus round.
Which doesn't even make sense because I can't be eliminated.
I don't know. We're ripping off TSN again.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while since we got to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, what was the game, or what were the games, that Mark Stone did not have a single goal?
Okay. Game 7.
Okay.
Wait. Hang on, let me
I'll give
think.
you that. You are correct with Game 7. He did not score in Game 7.
Really? Because 4 goals were scored by Vegas that game.
He did not score.
Game 6.
Yep.
Marsh Schultz tied it. We know from earlier, obviously he scored in Game 1.
Yep.
So Game 1's out, so I'm doing process of elimination here. I'm going to write down.
Okay. You go 1, 7, and 6.
So eliminate those 2. 6, 7 are definites. 1 is a no. Or 1 is a yes.
Yeah, 1 is a yes.
1 is a yes. Okay. If Game 4... Game 3 was his hat trick, so Game 3 he did score. Game 2. Don't know about Game 2. 5 they lost. 5 was in San Jose. Was it? You're asking for the ones he didn't score
Yeah,
in.
the ones he did not score in.
Oh, I'll go with...
You got 2 correct so far.
I think Game 5 he didn't score.
He did not score Game 5.
He got... There was a point where it was at the end of the game, and nobody acknowledged it. I was really surprised they didn't acknowledge it. He, took a fall, hit his head into the boards. I think that was in Game 4. Or it might have been his hat trick night, I don't remember. But it looked like a bad hit, and he didn't play the same after that. And I'm surprised they never
I wonder
acknowledged
if he was
it.
playing with a concussion, like a minor concussion.
That's what
And
I
he
was
just
thinking
didn't
the
wanna
whole
say
time, because he
anything?
didn't play the same after that. And obviously, he didn't score in 5, 6, or 7. So, 5, 6, and 7 I'm correct on.
Yes.
Now that just leaves 2 and 4. I'm pretty sure he scored in Game 4. So I'll say he didn't score in Game 4. Am I correct in that?
Yeah, he did. Nope, he scored in Game 4. He had 1 goal.
Or what did I say? Did I say he did score or didn't score? I don't remember what the hell I
You said
said.
he did not score. Or did you mean he did score? Because he scored in Game 4.
Because that was the game. I meant to say that he almost scored, because that was the game that Pacioretty almost got the hat trick, and that lineup was still lighting it up. Yeah, because as I wrote it down, see, I'm writing down.
Yeah, you're right now. You're doing process on elimination.
Over here, I wrote 1, 3,
And 4, because those are the
Four.
ones you're 100%
As the ones
scored
that he scored in.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I meant to say. And so that just leaves 2. 2 was in San Jose. They won that game. I think it was a close game, though. I'll say he scored in 2.
He did not score in game 2.
So I just did all this for nothing.
Yes. He did not score in 2, 5, 6, or 7.
What fun. Is there any question on here that isn't numbers?
No, they're all numbers.
Oh, great. I don't pay attention to numbers.
I just finished my stats project, so I'm kind of on a numbers thing.
Oh, boy.
How many penalty minutes did Cody Eakin have in Game 7?
Okay.
By looking at this, it seemed like it was a physical game.
I don't know if he had any outside of the 5-minute major. Now, it was a 10-minute, but I think there was 5 on Paul Stastny? No, there wasn't. Was that Brandon Pierce?
Reeves had a boatload this game, too.
He got 2 for a goaltender interference. Jones was way out of his net. And Reeves just barely clipped his skate and he fell, and so did Reeves. And Reeves turns around waiting for Jones to get called on a tripping penalty, and they call him, and he's...
What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay. I'm going to guess like 7 or 9, but I don't know which
15.
number. He had 15. Did he get a 10?
He got a 10, a 5, and he got a 2 from something. I don't know. 10 missed
That would be 17.
Yeah. Yeah, I said he had 17.
You said he had 15.
Oh, 15. Yeah, 10 to 5. He had got a misconduct or a fighting.
When did he get a fighting?
That's the only thing that would add up was a fighting and a misconduct.
Hmm. So he did get 10 minutes for that. But Vegas had a 5-minute penalty kill.
Who was the first star for Game 4?
Is this the final question?
No, this is question 8.
First...
Star of the game. Vegas won this game. So obviously Vegas would have the first star of the game.
I've been saying the whole game that he almost had a hat trick, so I'll go with Matt. Wait, is that Fleury's shutout night? So it's going to be either Pacioretty or Fleury. Oh, God. Would Game 4 have been played at home? I know Fleury's shutout was at home. Yeah, 4 would have been played at home. Fleury?
Yep, very good.
Okay.
Okay, this one here, you could ask me this for any Pittsburgh one, I would not get it. What was Nate Schmidt's plus minus in Game 6? I really just kind of pulled this one out of my
Nate
ass.
Schmidt. For Game 6.
Game 6, yes.
Well, it'd have to be. Sharks only scored 2 goals that game. I'm not even really sure how plus minus works. Plus for a goal that you're on the ice
Yes,
for, and then minus for a goal against that you're on the ice for.
Then 0 would be, say you're on for 2.
So it'd
And they score 2, it'd be a
my
0.
realm of possibility is only 4 numbers. -1, -2, +1, +2. Because the Sharks only scored 2 goals.
Yep.
No, then plus...
It'd only be plus 1.
It could only be +1. Marshall scored the goal to tie it. Would Schmidt have been... Schmidt is usually one of the starters for defense. He was this series. Starting lineup was Carlson, Marshall, Smith, Engeland, Schmidt, and Fleury. I paid very little attention to that final overtime goal where,
Dickhead refs.
because it pissed me off. So I don't know who the hell was on the ice for it, because it was overtime. You know, people were exhausted. They were changing every 20 seconds.
Is that the one that almost went into double overtime?
It did go into double overtime.
I thought I saw that. Oh, never mind. I was thinking of Game 7. Never mind.
Game 7 almost went into double overtime.
That's the one I was thinking of, because I saw Fleury had 77 minutes.
That's a lot of penalty minutes for a goaltender.
What the fuck did he do? How the fuck did he get thrown at? Did he invade?
So, I got 3 numbers, so that's a 33% chance. I'm going to say he was on the ice for Marshall's goal. So that'd be a +1. Is a 0 a possible? So I would have 4 possible.
Yeah,
'Cause you
0.
could possibly have a 0.
+1, 0, -1, or -2. Those are your options.
I'm going to say he had a 0.
He had a -1.
Oh, so he was on ice for both goals against.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Final boss question.
Oh, God.
Should I do what Z says or just
No,
go to the fucking
just
question?
do it.
How many total penalty minutes did Vegas have in all 7 games? Was that a child or a demon from hell?
I don't know, but I'm gonna have to go back to the notepad for this one. All right.
I think it's a demon from hell, but I'm not sure.
If
Definitely a demon from hell. I don't know if the camera.
Cody Eakin had 15 minutes in Game 7. Shut up!
Lady, control your damn kids.
Oh, God. They had so many penalties called on them.
If you want to hit, it's above 50.
Okay. Screw the notepad. There's no way I can do that math.
This is the whole series. This isn't just Game 7.
Oh, I know. If you have over 50 penalty minutes in a single game, there's something wrong. That's a lot of fighting and ejections. $89.
112.
Shit.
Thank you, Ryan Reeves and Cody Eakin.
And Cody Eakin got at least 15 of them.
Cody Eakin had 17. He was tied with Reeves. Both of them had 17 all series. You got 1,
2 right.
2 right.
Well, 2 did I get right?
I
I got the one about Fleury being the first star. What's the other one I got
And
right?
how many goals did Fleury let in during Game 1?
Stats. Numbers.
Pointless. Irritation.
I got a question for you. Before Game 5 started, how many teams had Mark Stone outscored?
I think all of them.
At least
2.
At least 2. Tampa Bay and Pittsburgh. When a player outscores
Your entire team.
you didn't show up to the playoffs.
Okay, we're gonna end this now before the demons of hell take over.